Hey y'all, welcome. I know it's been a minute. It's been a whole hot minute since I have been live, but here I am. Welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is D Denise, and yeah, I am. I usually get on here talking about digital marketing, digital products, but again, I know it's been a whole minute. Okay. Partially, well, I ain't gonna say partially. My fault. Sorry, my fault is for the reason why I ain't been on here. We ain't gonna go there. But I did want to come on here today to talk a little bit about my story, what I've been up to, this amazing program that I am a part of and community that I'm a part of. And yeah, so if digital marketing, digital products is something that you are interested in, if you are a single mom, if you're a single struggling mom on one income and is wanting a little more leverage, maybe you enjoy your job, but you just want a little bit more of breathing room, or maybe you have a 9 to 5 that you don't want to be have no parts in anymore, like myself, and want something else, another type of stream of income, then this vibe is for you. I do have some notes down here, y'all. So I will be periodically looking down so I can stay on task because I know in like my previous lives, I can go all off on a tangent and I don't want to do that. I kind of want to have it a little structured. So I'm on my laptop and I know I probably won't get as many people, but that's okay. I will have this on the replay. So you can watch it after, if you didn't catch it live, you can get it on the replay. Okay. So again, my name is Dee. I am a single mom of 3. For those of you that don't know, I have a 26-year-old, a 20-year-old, and a 10-year-old. My son is grown. He's a college graduate. He has a job. He is currently working for, sorry, he's currently working at FedEx. Um, but he is wanting to become a firefighter. So he has done his EMT training, well, schooling. He just passed his EMT test. I think he has to do 2, so he has to do one more test. And then, yeah, he's gonna, I guess, go off to paramedic school or whatever, what have you. My daughter is in college; it's her junior year. She is away. She's in Tennessee. She is studying marketing. She wants to be an anthropologist, but I feel like people kind of was in her head about it. So she changed it, but I think that is really her passion. So who knows? She might change that, but for now it is marketing. And then I have my 10-year-old. She's a dancer. She does competitive dance. This year we took a break because maybe that money, maybe them fees. Yeah, it's a lot. So, and again, I'm single mom with no help. So, you know, so I got to recoup them funds essentially. So that is the background of my, I guess, not my full story, but that's partially my story. Again, single mom, work a 9 to 5 that I absolutely can't stand. Excuse me if you hear him in the background. He is loud on his games, like it's his girlfriend. I don't know. Um, Malik. Sorry. So, he gets. I think he went to the gym. When he go come from the gym, he be amped. But anyway, so yeah, single mom. I work a 9 to 5. He's distracting me. Working 9 to 5 that I absolutely can't stand. Been there 6 years, going on 7. And quite frankly, yes, I could find another job. I pay more money, what have you, you know. Yes, I absolutely can do that, but I don't want to. Okay, I don't. I don't want to work for nobody. This is my thought process. I've been working since I was 16, 17. In high school, going to school, getting out of school, going to work, right? Been doing that since I was 17. I'm 45. I honestly don't want to do it no more. I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired. I am. Yes. Yes. I've been working hard all my life. I single mom, working in a 9 to 5, going to school, working full time, going to school full time. It was one point where I was pregnant with my 10-year-old. So I had 2 kids, working full time, going to school full time, and pregnant. And then after I had her, had 3 kids. Okay. So I'm tired. I'm tired. And I just want to essentially have a soft life. I might sound delusional, I might sound crazy, I might even sound selfish, but this is my life, right? Essentially, this is my life, and I want to live my life how I see fit. So it might not work for you, it might not work for her, it might not work for them, right? It's my life. So um I just don't want to work anymore. I just feel like the 9 to 5 is somewhat of it had you in a chokehold, you know. I work at a university. I think I've said this before. This president has been in office a year, I believe a year this month, right? The other one, he retired. So the other president was making 500 and something $1,000 a freaking year. Okay. This new one is making 700 something $1,000 a year. Now I ain't knocking him. He's a doctor. He, did what he had to do, whatever, whatever, whatever. But in my head, I just don't understand the structure of having a CEO president, him coming in making more than the last president, and then you want to give us a 2% raise. 2%. So I'm done. That's how the corporate world is, I guess. And I'm just tired of being in that rat race, essentially. So I'm on to bigger and better things. So again, I feel like I'm going off. So yeah, so I'm working a 9 to 5. I have these kids. I'm on one income, and I'm stressed. Again, I guess that does kind of tie in, like me talking about the president, because he making all this damn money, and they're giving us 2% raise to only give him more money coming in, and he ain't doing shit. Please don't get me. Let me not go, because again, I'm gonna go off on a tangent, and that's not what I'm here for. So anyway, working a 9 to 5, on this one income, and I'm quite stressed, right? Dealing with all these patients. I see on average maybe about 200 people a day, okay, coming in my face, right? I'm on the phone, I'm checking in people, I'm talking to the doctors, I'm talking to the students. It's just a lot of energy. By the time I get home, I don't want to see, talk. I don't want to do anything. Right? Even talking to my kids, I'm tired. Like I will literally sit in the car for 20 to 30 minutes before I come in the house because I have to decompress. I'm tired. all the energies and all the people and all the bodies and all the attitudes and all the me. It's just a lot, right? So I gotta come home. I decompress. I come in the house, do what I gotta do here. At one point, I'm kind of glad my daughter not in dance because that took a lot of my time away. Um, but I gotta come home, help with homework, cook, do dishes. When she was going to dance on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and depending on when the competition was, they were there almost every day, practicing. So yeah, I have to do all this, whisk her off to dance, sit there for 2 hours, come back home, put her in the I'm not putting her, but I'm making her get ready for bed or whatever. And I gotta do this shit all over again. Again and again and again. So I'm ready to okay, listen to me. When I say this, and again, I might sound delusional. I want to be a single stay-at-home mom. Is that a thing? Have you ever heard of that? If it's not, I'm gonna make this shit up. Okay, a single stay-at-home mom. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to have slow mornings. I want to be able to get up earlier than everybody else in the house. I want to be able to do my coffee, make my coffee, talk to God in no particular order. Um, Journal, have time with myself. Maybe if I want to sit on the couch and put my feet up and watch the daily news, which I don't watch the news, but I'm just saying, I'm just painting a picture. Um, Essentially have time for myself because I really have that because I get up, I'm rushing, I'm tired, from the day before. So I'm dragging myself, getting the alarm going off. I'm hitting the snooze button 2, 4, 5, 6 times before I actually get up. Then I gotta get her up. Then we getting ready. Then I'm rushing out the door. I don't want that anymore. I want slow mornings again. I want to wake up, talk to God, make my coffee, get in the shower, sit on the couch, journal, watch the news, have time to myself, maybe have 2 cup of coffees. I don't know. And then get my baby up. And then, I get her day started and take her to school, and things of that nature. And then come back home, work on my business, having time for me. I don't want to be on nobody else's time. I want to be on Dee's time. I want to do things that I want to do or need to do. And yeah, so that's where we are. So at a point I had to realize, how can I change this? How can I change this structure of my life? Okay, you say you want to be a single stay-at-home mom. Well, how you gonna do this, girl? You can't do this working your 9 to 5 and then coming home um door dashing or Instacart or things of that nature. That ain't gonna get me there. So what things or what one thing that I could do, to get me there, right? So again, just had to realize that, working, hustling, bustling wasn't gonna get it for me. So I ended up, long story short, ended up, and I'm really not telling this story like in sequence, and I do apologize about that. I thought I was going to be able to do it in order, but it ain't working. So anyway, back in 2025, last year, no, actually 24. I was door dashing, and I didn't want to do that no more. I DoorDash for like 4 months, 4 straight months. And I was just like, this is not working for me. I don't want to do this no more. This is putting wear and tear on my car. I'm putting more gas in my car. I'm getting oil changes more frequently, brakes. It's just not worth it. Like I was feel like I was putting more money out, I was bringing in, right? So I ended up quitting. It started getting cold. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. It started getting cold, and I'm like, this, I'm not gonna be delivered. Now in the summer, in the fall, it was kind of cool, you know what I mean. But when it started getting cold, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna keep doing this. No, we got to be a better way. So I ended up looking up digital marketing. I found this amazing young lady, and I ended up watching her for months. Well, it wasn't that long. I think what was it, November? I think I found her in November, December, January, February. So for 3 months, yes, I watched. I watched for 3 months, watched her story, tell her story, whatever. Story was intriguing, built trust. And I was like, ooh, I like her. I like her story. I like her personality. She say this work for her. Let me try it. So I ended up purchasing the course from her. Course was amazing. Okay. The layout was beautiful. It was aesthetically pleasing. It was all the things had, all the skills and all these 6 7 figure earners in there telling us their story on how they started and how much money they getting from this and all of that. And they had all these extra side hustles in it, amazing course. Okay. Didn't nobody look like me, which kind of threw me off, but that's okay. So bought it in February. I studied it. I had a lot going on back last year. My landlord had told me in January that they were going to sell the house. Now I've been in this house. I've been at that house for my daughter maybe 11 years. And they wanted to sell the house or whatever. I didn't want to buy it, so they sold it. And she told me, okay, my lease was running out April 1st. So I ended up moving. Well, when I bought the course, I knew that I had to move, but I was so excited. I wanted to information in the course or whatever. So I had made a promise to myself. I'm like, Steph, you're gonna buy this course because I ended up buying it for my birthday. And I ended up getting some extra money and I ended up buying it. My birthday in January, I ended up buying it like February 5th or something like that. And I ended up buying the course and I was like, study the material, even if you don't implement anything just right now. I was, like I said, I was excited. I was like, yes, yes, yes. So I ended up studying the course. We ended up moving. Well, I hadn't even found anywhere to move until like March. So ended up finding somewhere to move. We ended up moving into this where we at now. Thank God I'm leaving. My son's staying here, but that's a whole nother story, y'all. I'll have to divulge into that another time. But yeah, so I ended up get settled. Then you're gonna start April. We ended up moving in March. The end of April, I started implementing. It was on Easter. Easter is when I started. And yeah, I was posting. I didn't know what the hell I was I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But they kept saying be consistent, post, 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 and all this. But in all actuality, I was not. Hold on, yeah, my charger about to die. I mean, my laptop better die. Ugh, shit. Is this plugged? Nope. Okay, sorry. Whew. This little chur. Okay. So anyway, yeah, um so in April, I started posting. They said, stay consistent, whatever, whatever, was doing that. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Again, the course was amazing. Excuse me. It just did not resonate with me. I tried, I post for a few weeks. I wasn't seeing no traction. I stopped. I started back, I stopped. I started back, I stopped. I did this for a while. I did this probably until August of last year. Just was posting, stopping, posting, stopping, posting, stopping. And finally, when was that? I want to say November. I was like, you know what? Let me try this again. I started watching YouTube again and found the creator girl again, and she ended up launching her course, and it was a course for moms. What? You just want to be in the screen? Say hi since you on the screen. All right. Anyway, that's Coco. But anyway, so yeah, so she ended up launching her own course, and I started, watching her content, and I ended up purchasing the course from her. So this was in when did I want to say that I bought the course in November or December. I'm not sure. I know it was around Christmas time. So let's just say December. So I locked in. I was like, I always knew that I was going to be able to um, do digital marketing. I just didn't know how. And again, I was going to make the other course work. I was not giving up. Okay, let's just say that I wasn't giving up. And I was gonna make it click one way or another. But I ended up buying the course from this young lady, which she is amazing, and I love, 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 love this lady. I'm so glad that I did. I'm so glad that I invested in this course because it's a community of lovely, lovely ladies, moms like me. When I tell you she pours in her community, she really does. She really cares. You can tell when someone is very, very genuine. And it's not all about the money. It's about, you know, making sure people succeed in her community. That is what she is about. And I know sometimes she gets frustrated, and who wouldn't, but she is amazing. Anyway, so got in her community. When I say locked in, I was like, there is no way. I want to get out of my situation so bad. Something has to fucking shake. I keep saying that. I kept saying that. I keep saying it. Something is going to pop off. It's going to pop off. If I just stay the course, if I stay in the course, no pun intended, no pun intended. If I stay the course, if I stay in the course, if I really, really understand the information, if I really, really study the information, then there is no way that I will not be able to succeed. and I was not taking my foot off the brake. I'm not taking no for an answer. This shit is going to work for me. And that is my mindset. Like, that's just what it is. Like, it's going to happen for me, right? And I'm going to be very transparent. I have not made a sale yet, but baby, when I say little baby close, she there. Okay, she right there. No, but I'm just playing. But no, I'm for real. but because I get it, I understand what the fuck I'm doing. I understand it now. At first, I was not getting it. It wasn't clicking. So now that I have a system, now that I have this course, I have this community, I have the leader of the community. I know that I'm it's happening. It's going to happen. So I say all that to say again that I joined this amazing community called MPM. It's called the Mompreneur Method, girl. I'm getting excited. I'm just stumbling over my little words. But yeah, so it's the the Mompreneur Method. Gee, that's kind of a tongue twister. Okay, so that is the name of the community. And it's not a course, it's a program, and I always say that. Um, and basically, it teaches you the skills of digital marketing. And if you learn the skill of digital marketing, baby, you will be able to, and not in a sleazy way, you will be able to sell whatever. Okay. And that meaning if you have a product-based business, if you have a service-based business, and if you just have a digital product. So for me, I love bracelets. I have a bracelet brand. Um, once I learn, well, once I master, let's say that, because I'm learning, once I master that skill, baby, y'all gonna see Hey Dottie. Y'all gonna see Hey Dottie in them Instagram streets, okay? You gonna see them in the Facebook. You gonna see them bracelets in the Facebook streets, okay? You gonna see them in the TikTok streets, okay? Because she's gonna be a whole brand, okay? But once I master the skill, I'll be able to put my bracelet brand on the map essentially, and that'll be an extra income. Bitch gonna be working her ass off. That's okay, but I'm gonna be working for me. But again, once I master it, it's up. Okay. So again, if you have a digital product idea, so for instance, I know people that own a daycare. I know people that own a transportation company. I know a person that knows the ins and outs of getting your college or your high school student into a HBCU. Like, she knows, when I say knows it all, okay, she could definitely put that in a digital product. She could definitely sell that. Her target audience will be moms of high school seniors, right? Um, you know, if you have a beautician, I know my friend do her. I know a friend that do lashes. I know a friend that sell bundles. You know what I mean? So once you learn the skill of digital marketing, you can sell. It'll be easy for you once you master that skill. Okay. So I want to take you. I'm sorry, somebody. Oh, Jesus, let me turn this on. I keep getting distracted. Um, I have this I call it my simple system framework. Okay. So if you want to get started, there's a simple way to start, and I'm going to take you down the path to that simple start. Okay. Um, so my simple it's called the simple system framework. Okay, very simple. Okay, this is very easy, very easy. Okay, Um, so the first thing, if you are a mom, a single mom, and you are on one income, and you might want to leave your 9 to 5 to be more present with your babies, or if you might be a nurse and you love your job, but you want additional income without taking more time away from your babies. I have a simple 5 steps that you can do to start, right? The first one is your mindset. Like, you have to have, so this is not a get rich quick scheme, because if it was a get rich quick scheme, damn, what's up with me these tongue twisters today? Excuse me. If it was a get rich quick scheme, I would be rich. Okay. You definitely gotta have the mindset. You definitely have to have the right mindset, because, or let me say this, you have to have the right mindset and you have to have a why, your reason for doing this. It just can't be about money, because that's gonna be that's not sustainable enough. Like, my why is me leaving my 9 to 5 and me being home with my baby. And when I tell you I be at work, out in space, like, they're not gonna see me. I literally be talking to myself like, by such a time, they're not gonna see me. I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be at home. Especially, and I'm really trying to do it before the summer, because y'all not gonna see me. Who finna be here? Not me. I keep telling myself that. But anyway, you gotta have the right mindset, because again, I started this a year ago. Granted, I bought the course a year ago, but I didn't start until April. So damn near a year ago. But what I will say is I was inconsistent. I was very inconsistent. Okay. I thought I was consistent, but I really wasn't consistent. Okay. Um, so for me, I would have, if my why wasn't strong enough, I would have quit and said, fuck that shit. I just would have chalked up the $400, $500. Fuck it. Right. But no, I kept going. I kept saying, I'm going to learn this shit. There's no way that I'm not going to learn it. I don't care how long it takes me. I'm going to learn it. Okay. So you definitely have to have the right mindset. You can't go into this thinking that you're going to make $5,000, $10,000 your first week. It don't work like that. You need to learn the skill. You need to master. It look like I'm putting up the finger. I'm not. But you need to master the skill of digital marketing. So again, if you don't have the right mindset, then this not for you. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you that, oh, if you buy the course or if you buy the program from me, you are guaranteed to hit this. No, because I ain't did it. So I'm definitely not gonna lead with that. So again, step number one, you gotta have the right mindset. Okay. Step number 2, baby. Let me show y'all something. Step number 2 is phone and Wi-Fi. Now y'all see this? Look at my phone. I still ain't bought another phone. It ain't. Okay, you see this phone? I started with, it wasn't raggedy when I first started, but number 2, you start with a phone and Wi-Fi. You already got that, right? You got a phone. You already on your phone all day, every day. At work, in the car driving, you on your phone, right? So this can bring you money, raggedy and all, right? So you have that. That's all you need, right? So what we say, mindset and phone and Wi-Fi. Step number 3. Now I got my done for you products. So again, I invested in a course or a program that is already done for you. That means the person that I guess came up with the course has already done the legwork. They've done the research. They've done all of it, right? It's already done for you. They've done everything and they put everything in this program, and it's like a business in a box for you. So that you being a single mom, you don't have to get off work tired already trying to create a product, trying to get the information, trying to research, trying to piece all this shit together. You don't have to do this. You get it done for you. We're trying to go about this the easy route, right? We already don't have time. We're already tired, exhausted. We're already whatever. We don't feel like doing this shit, right? So that's why you get a done for you products and you resell their products. So that's step number 3. Step number 4 is lock in on one platform. You don't want to go on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube all at one time as a beginner. You're going to burn out so fast. You're going to be like, this shit ain't for me. You're going to lock in on one platform, master that platform. And then when essentially know what you're doing, then you can branch off into another platform or two, however many you feel you can, handle, but not as a beginner. We're going to do one platform. We don't want to burn out. That is the fastest way to burn out if you are doing multiple platforms. Okay. And then the fifth step, is your content strategy. So again, the community that I'm in, it is strictly for moms. We're tired, right? We ain't got time to be putting on our makeup, going to the coffee shop, trying to get content. No, we're going to do content at the house. Simple things, doing dishes, doing the laundry, folding the laundry, playing with the kids, mopping, sweeping, dropping the kids off at school or at dance or whatever. We're going to do mom content. So you don't have to go out your way to get all dressed up fancy. Every once in a while, you look cute and you put on makeup, put on some clothes. You might get some little content, but that's not necessary because you're a mom. Okay. Not saying you got to be dusty all the time, but you don't have to go out your way to make content when you can just do the content at home. Stuff that you're already doing anyway, right? So that's my simple system framework. 5 things. So mindset, phone Wi-Fi, a done for you products, one platform, and simple mom content. That's it. That's all you got to do to get started. Okay. So I will go ahead and show you the program if I can. Let me see. Oh shit. Yeah, I ain't done this in so long. What I do? I forgot what to do. Wait, how I share my screen? Is this it? Oh, I got a question. What's my favorite part about being an NPM? Hi. So yeah, my favorite part about being in NPM, oh, definitely the community is top tier. I love the ladies in the community because guess what? We have one thing in common, and that's being a mom. And actually two. Being a mom and trying to get to this money, okay? And also, I love the fact that we have our Q&A calls in our Sell It Mama Saturday, which is the creator gives us strategies to sell NPM. So, love that. And baby, I can go on and on. Just one thing. I love Mama Bot. When I tell you, anytime I get stuck on something, anytime for real, I ask Mama Bot, okay, help me out. And she will talk to you like a homegirl. Even when I'm trying to make images, I might get stuck on, okay, well, my hair not done, so I don't really want to take a picture and put it in my Instagram story. So what I do is I get a cute picture on my camera roll. I put it in Mama Bot, and I have her generate me an image. And when I say when they come out fire. The pictures come out really cute. But yeah, it's so much. It's the information in the course is amazing, and I'm gonna tell you that you're not gonna understand it just by watching it going through the course one time, or the program. I keep saying course, the program one time. Like, you literally have to go. And for me, I'm not gonna say it's hard for me to retain information, but I have to see the shit more than one time. Like, I do. I have to look at things and read things repetitively before it's like, oh, okay, I understand it. So with NPM, it's a lot of really valuable and good information in there, but sometimes you're not gonna understand, what she's saying the first time. You gotta, you gotta get your feet wet. You gotta go in the modules. You gotta write shit down sometimes. I know I like to listen to it on my way to work. Right now, I'm in the position, I'm in the mode where I'm getting so many leads so fast that I'm in a selling mama. I'm in the sales psychology module heavily. Like, I've been in there. Okay, so how do I convert not all of them, but the leads? Like, what do I need to do? How do I approach this content? How do I do this? How do I do that? So I love NPM. I don't care, hands down. I do. Period. Can't nobody make me say nothing else. I love NPM. And like I said, the more you get in it, the more you like, damn, yeah, this shit is really good. But yeah, so I was gonna try and show y'all, but my slow ass don't even know. I forgot how to. Oh, here it is. Okay, let me see. Chrome. Wait, hold on. Cancel. Let me go. School. Okay, let me go back. Okay, there it is. So I'm going to share my screen. Did I do this right? Can y'all see it? Oh, okay. Wait. You're welcome. Thank you for coming in the live. Thank you so much. Can you, if you're still in here, Juju, can you see the screen? I don't know if you can. Let me see. I might have to go. Let me go on my phone and see. Hold on. All right. I promise y'all, I ain't been on here in so long. I'm a know for tomorrow. Not now. Let me see. What? No. Okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. You can see. Okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. You can see. All right. Let me see. So do I have to go out? Wait. Hello? Okay, so I guess y'all can see me now. All right. Sorry. I guess I can't see the chat. I don't like that. Let me turn this down. Okay. I'm so sorry. This is hella ghetto. Um, so I just wanted to right quick show you a little bit of NPM. And again, it's called the Mompreneur Method. And this is the community tab right here. Um, this is the creator Sierra, and we're currently in a 30 days to first sale challenge. And when I say the mamas in here are killing it, they're showing up, they are being consistent. Yes, all that. So this is the community tab. So this is where, like, if you join the community and you post in the community, your post will show up here. um this is the classroom. This is the calendar. As you see, we do, like, every Wednesday we do MPM, the weekly Q&A call. So anytime we have any questions, anytime, she'll come in and ask if we have any questions. So this is yours a chance to, if you're not understanding something, if you need more clarity on something, if you just need something, Sierra is available. And then, so that's every Wednesday. And then on Saturdays, right here, she does the Selling Mama Saturdays, which is she gives you not content. She gives you um sales strategy, if that makes sense. So that's every Saturday. So we typically meet up 2 days a week. And then these are the members, and I don't know what that is. So we'll go back to the classroom. So when you get MPM, you are going to start here. And can y'all see my little raggedy? Okay. You're gonna start here where it says, "Hey Mama," start here. And all the modules have mama in it, which is, I think it's so cute. Can y'all see that? So this one says, "Hey Mama, start here." This one is Mama's New Bestie. Your mindset is key, Mama. So all of the modules have, mama in it, which is adorable. So we're gonna go in here, and this is where you will start. So first day, this is the scenario. You buy MPM, you get inside the community, you want to start learning. You start at the start here, and this is going to be your 30 days in MPM. So she has mapped this out for you, for real, like, for real, y'all. So this is right here. It says your day 1 through 7. This is what you will learn. This is the foundation. You're gonna go through here. You're gonna decide if you want to be face forward or faceless. So face forward is when you are showing your face, like I am essentially on this live. Faceless is when you might do a AI avatar or an AI twin, things of that nature, or you just do content where you never show your face. So that's faceless. So you want to decide how you want to show up. Again, you're gonna choose one platform. Like I said, my one in my simple step. I think that was step 4 or 5. You're gonna stick to one as a beginner. You're gonna stick to one freaking platform. So choose Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, um, Threads, Pinterest. I don't care. Pick one and stick with it and stay consistent. And then as you can read this, you're gonna decide if you're gonna be on your, if you have an existing page, which most beginners really don't, they want to start brand new, and that is okay. You might not want your family and friends in your business. That's okay. I started with a brand new page. Most people start with a brand new page. It's probably better that way anyway. Um, and then these are the modules. So when you get inside, these are the first 6 modules that you need to, when I say bump the rest of them, these are your core modules. I ain't gonna say bump the rest of them, but for real, focus on your mindset is key, mama, which again, that was one of my steps too. Your mindset is everything, because it's gonna either it's gonna either free you or keep you stuck. Period. So you're gonna go through the mindset one. You're gonna go through the digital marketing. So what is digital marketing essentially? So if you don't know, I guess I could have led with that. I guess I didn't, but that's okay. Digital marketing is just the act of selling or promoting a product or a business on social media in a nutshell. Okay. So, and then Mama's Foundation, positioning mama. This is a really good one, because how are you positioning yourself online? What's your values? How are you talking? um Things of that nature. Branded mama, market mama. So those are the 6 core modules that you need to stay in and listen to over and over and over and over again until you know what you're talking about. Okay. So that's the first 7 days. Um, then again, I thought someone asked me what I liked about MPM, and I said the Mama Bot. So you have Mama Bot. She is trained to help you get through this course, to help you understand what digital marketing is, what digital products is, how to position yourself. So this is a tool that Sierra has made for us inside of this program, to again ask questions, get clarity. You might get stuck on what type of content you want to post for that day. So you're gonna ask Mama Boss, she's gonna ask you she's gonna ask you some questions to get to the answers. Okay, I'm just letting you know. So yeah, but she gonna give it to you. And then on days 8 through 14, you're gonna set up your systems. You're gonna choose if you want, how do you what platform do you want to, or your storefront, you want to do weekends or you want to do stand store? I do weekends because the pro is 30, I mean 20, I think it's 30. It's $39 a month, and you get it's the pro version, but you also can do a free version. You just don't get a lot of the features in the pro version. Stand store is 30, and then for the pro versions, it's $99. Now, one day I might switch to Stand Store, but right now Beacons is cost efficient for me. Okay. I don't have $99 and I want the features. So, and then yeah, so basically you go through this, you can either listen to it or you can read it. It's mapped out for you. It's mapped out. And if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask. If you purchase from me, DM me. Ask your questions. If I don't know the answer, then I'm gonna get the answer, and I'm gonna give it to you. Okay. So days 15 through 21, this is when you're going to prepare to launch. So again, I have my bracelet brand. I didn't know anything about launching. I thought, now this was back in the day, like years ago. I make my bracelets and I'm gonna post my shit on fucking Facebook, and I'm gonna get sales because they cute, right? It did not happen that way, okay? Because I didn't know how to market. I didn't know how to properly launch. I didn't have the anticipation of, okay, what she got going on? Ooh, them colors is cute. Ooh, that. So you're going to learn the importance of how to launch or whatever. And then Days 22 through 30. This is when you stay consistent. This is when you start posting on your one platform. You talk about your heavily, and then maybe you start getting some leads. I don't know. It just depends on how you work, how consistent you are, how your message is clear, right? And then I already told you about the weekly calls, and then the sell it Saturday, sell it Mama Saturdays. Okay, so this will get you through your first 30 days as being in MPM. So that is that. I highly recommend you start there. And then I'm gonna go back out, and then we're gonna go. And again, this is the mindset module, which is very important. That is probably the most important because again, it's gonna set you apart. You're either going to flourish in this or you're not. You're gonna give up. So again, coming back to me, like I could have gave up a long time ago. But I'm like, no, I'm seeing people in my face. I'm seeing people be successful in it. So if they can do it, why I can't do it? I'm going to learn it. I'm not coming up off of it. So you kind of got to have that mindset. Sometimes it works sooner for others, sometimes it doesn't. But that's just the name of the game. Like any successful business, like if you're looking at this as a business and not just a side hustle, then you're going to want to take your time. You're going to want to learn the information. You're going to want to master the information. You're going to want to make sure that you really know what the fuck you're talking about and you really know what you're doing. And you're setting yourself up as a business owner, and you're coming off as a business owner. Again, I could have gave up 7 months ago when it wasn't working for me, but I wasn't. I just wasn't. So again, mindset is definitely important. Okay. And this is where we're going to talk about digital marketing, what digital marketing is. Let's go into this module. So, yeah. So this is, what digital marketing is. What types, and this right here, like plug and play system. She got the CTAs done for you. Like you can literally copy, right click, copy, and then paste it to your content. Like these are CTA plugins. Why am I down there? Okay. So this just explains what a digital product, what is it? A digital product is an ebook, of course, template planners, guides, things of that nature. That's a digital product. So she definitely explains what a digital product is. She explains what digital marketing is. So you're gonna get the basics of everything. Okay. So that is the digital marketing. And then this is Mama Bot, Mama New Bestie. And Mama Bot is the truth. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at Sierra. Okay. She talks about ChatGPT, that it's definitely a tool. What is it? Ways to get started, things of that nature. And let's see. This one, Selling Mama, baby. When I say I've been in this heavily. So this is the sales psychology one. She tells you how to position your content. What types of content should you be posting? How to tell your story, why your story sells, how to tell it in a effective way that people will, resonate. Your messaging, like it's so much information in here, and she also tells you like the 4 types of buyers, what type, you got to know what type of buyer that you're. So for instance, if somebody DMing you questions, there are 4 types of buyers. There's an emotional buyer, there's an energetic buyer, there's a buyer that, is a little skeptic, and she like, okay, bitch, is this a scam? And how much is it? And what I'm getting out of it? And nah, I heard y'all, so you got to know how to talk to these different types of people. So this is a really good module as well. Again, I've been in this one. Okay, I've been in this because, like I said, I'm real close. Okay, I'm real close. And then we got the foundation module. And again, I'm not going to go into all of this because I will be here all day. So maybe tomorrow I'll go in a few other modules, but I will be back tomorrow. So I'm sorry if you guys have any questions. I just was talking. So if you have any questions, let me know in the chats. If you don't mind, if you're in here, if you can heart. If you can heart the chats, please. Thank you. Now that was me that was doing it. But yeah, so if you find this, you come back on the replay, let me know. Let me know if any of this resonated, if I wasn't clear, if I was clear, if you want to know anything else about digital marketing and digital products. I really did not go really in detail about digital marketing or digital products, but I do have other content. I have lives that you can go in or look at. All right, so oops. And yeah, so that's about it. That's all I got for tonight. I know I'm looking crazy. Let me see. Let me get off of here. Okay, so I know I'm looking crazy, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I might stay on here for a little bit. I ain't doing nothing. I do need to post my content. What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Y'all been on here an hour just rambling. I need to take this hair on my head. For real. So yeah, I might get on. I don't know. I might get on girl TikTok. I don't know. TikTok scare me. But I might just do it. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. It's 8. Baby, I ain't cooked nothing. I might have to order something. Might have to order something. But okay, y'all. I'm about to go. I'll be back on here tomorrow. I know tomorrow is Wednesday, and we do have a call. I think it's 6 o'clock my time. So maybe about 7. Maybe I'll be on here about the same time. And yeah, maybe I'll have more people. I don't know. Okay. All right. I will see you guys later. If you need any free resources, it is in the chat. I also will pin it in the comment. So I do have, there is a free training on my website. If you would like to know like a little bit more about MPM, what it's about, what's inside, things of that nature, I do have that free. I also have a checklist that is free. So go ahead and download that. And yeah. So if you guys don't have any other questions, I'm gonna have to scoot along because I got to post some content or schedule content. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.